are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man out. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
1 yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's checking.
3rd and 2, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down, Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
Down, he's coming. Watch tight end. 4 down. Check.
Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller. Touchdown, 43 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Cardinals
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check, Mike 20. Check, Mike 21. I got him. 49. 22. Check 49. He's coming. 20. He's coming. We got double up, double up. Hey, check 24. 50. Zero.
Stafford on first down. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Tight to the right. Move. 4 down.
Throwing again is Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
4 down. 54.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Is good.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
59.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Mike, 36. Omaha, ready to move. Double right. Check. Lucky. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Stafford's pass.
They get 11 back on that one.
11.
It leads to third down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
concrete.
Toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
He can run for it, and he will. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Hey, check. 20. Check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check it. 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Man left. Hey, 4 down. Check, 24.
After the interception, here's Watson. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this deep on the Arizona's side of the field.
First down.
A huge play there for Houston. 63 yards.
Watch left. He's stopped right there. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
From the red zone now, Watson. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, we are
throwing again on second down. Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Texans 10, Cardinals nothing.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They only get a hard front yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there, because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does, and delivers a first down.
Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from a yard out.
Touchdown.
And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna go out one foot and say, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even...
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
The first down carry by Elliott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Kill! 24!
On 1st and 10, Watson dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete on the
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Get on the point right here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson lets it go for Nelson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. J.J. Nelson, 30 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Thomas. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Stay with your man. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 23. Ready?
From the gun, here's Stafford. Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
That's what I do. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, Mike 21.
To throw again, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
Stafford's pass.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to swear you up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Stafford's
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
The Texans
And
take
Brandon,
over 1st and 10.
back in the good
at
old
their own
days,
8-yard
probably
line.
back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup makes it some time.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
It's 2nd down and
Now
10.
that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Throwing again, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's good.
A big-time play there for the Texans. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tight, watch left.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard
2 minutes
line.
remaining in this first half of football.
You don't want no problems with me.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Deshaun
Sacked
Watson
back at the
sacked.
46. Hassan Reddick drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what did they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
We got 3 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the slant, complete to Green.
Stafford's pass.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At the 12-yard line.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down.
I want that.
of the gun. Stafford. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Mike 57. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Able to find Isabella. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That gain on third down, good for 28. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
I got one. Mike 36. Mike 36. You better be afraid of me. You better be.
Now a first down throw. Stafford steps away to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Complete to Will.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 9 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 38. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
Check Mike 21. Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, here we go. Watch the hey, Red. Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21.
To throw again. Stafford. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Ready? 47's the 20. 47's the Mike. Check the tight end. Check the tight. White. Check 9. Check 9.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Stafford's pass
Touchdown,
complete to
Cardinals.
number 13, Christian Kirk.
Christian
Touchdown,
Kirk,
Arizona.
56 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
The extra point is good.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half,
26.
they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
4 yards.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end, and he goes out right around the 39. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First and 10.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Elliott. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 45 on second down, Watson. And this one's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
If you know, you know.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
48's the mic.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Focusing on me, went from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LRE. Distinctive destinations.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Tight end right.
Stafford. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Texans
To be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team, because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Brings up a chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And incomplete.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22.
Texans 29.
So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick. Right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted.
The number 7 usually lucky here.
The Texans take over
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7,
brings up
you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge. Check 3.
Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tight left. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Play it.
Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. There he goes, right side. And they will score.
Touchdown,
it's a
Arizona.
pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the one.
Score, Texans 29, Cardinals 13. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of one there.
26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On the carry. Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cardinals 13.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Yeah, them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
48th Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on 4th.
48's the Mike. Check. 48's the Mike.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Running with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
First down.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
And not much running room.
He's
down to the 32-yard
line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's caught. Nelson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Silver. Alert 3. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Isaiah Simmons.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. But you can shake it all up.
Let's go. Don't let him breathe.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 38-yard
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage.
Texans 32.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Check, Mike 21, Mike 10. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now here is another interception.
Stafford's
picked off here, the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At their own
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
1st down and goal.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick
Number
up a
35,
3.
the ball carrier.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A quick toss outright, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Number 11.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
They get this out quickly to the left side. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter. And now can really take some time off the clock.
Watson's
Will
pass
Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Got a sting on the slot. 48. 50 points down, he's coming. Hey, me and you all day. I'm 59. I'm coming after you. Hey.
Watson.
Under 10.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Let's get it.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. On 1st down, Stafford here. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Texans, they start the campaign with a victory in front of it in